Hey, what's going on? Another video. Man, it's really amazing to me that people refuse to see this agenda. But then again, there's a biblical verse that says, "A mind set on the flesh is hostile to God." And when people value what the world offers more than they value being reconciled to their Creator, living within His law, which we all know is right, logical, effective, because when you do it, you avoid the negative consequences that doing evil causes. You live a more ordered, structured life, and you're aware of the evil within you in a world that seeks to exploit and control you by that same evil. But anyway, it's crazy because listen, look at this article. They're telling you that isn't going anywhere. That what they told you their final solution was going to get you back to normal. But they lied to you. That never was the case. This is to create a new system where you have to do what the government says for you to get with anything in the world. And no one knows what's really going in their veins. I don't care what they say. I don't care what their paid and funded experts say, because these people are funded by the same government and corrupt corporations that have a vested interest in this agenda. And just listen.
You can't just say, forget it, no more public health measures, no more masks, no more distancing. You've got to continue. When we get the country to be 70 to 85% vaccinated and we get this blanket or umbrella of herd immunity so that the level of virus is so low in society that it's not really a threat to anybody, then we can start coming down on the stringency of the public health measures. Bottom line is that if you get vaccinated, you can't throw away the mask because you still could be infected and conceivably infect others.
Well, it's interesting you bring that point up because England's chief medical advisor said he thinks this virus will never go away. He said he thinks this virus is going to continue to change over time, as the disease has already shown signs of doing. So do you agree with that? Is this going to be like the flu?
We don't know that, Jan. We have to make that as a possibility. We've got to be prepared for that. We have to take all of those potential scenarios seriously and think about how we're going to prepare for it. Right now, we do not know that. We may need to make modifications as new strains that are different come in. We don't know that yet, but we're going to be prepared for that.
All right.
You see, their pet science project is just a relabeling campaign of everything that has been making people sick and causing people to pass away previously. Now it's a convenient mask, a cover to force everybody into compliance, to force people to offer your body over to the government in under a false guise that it's somehow health and safety. There's a Bible verse in that Second Thessalonians, I believe, where it says, "When they say peace and safety, then comes sudden destruction." And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. We're seeing problem, reaction, solution, the Hegelian dialectic. The government, causes the problem. They wait for our fear based, emotional, illogical reaction, and then they come out as the hero and say, "We'll take our solution." But people refuse to acknowledge that this was a contrived, orchestrated agenda to create a new compulsory system of compliance where the government controls every aspect of your life. These lockdowns have proven that they control whether you go outside, when you can go to work, how you can re-enter society. They're working on controlling our economy. They're introducing centralized digital currencies and many other things where everything in your life will be controlled by a government authority. They're telling you it's not going away because what they're saying is that this is a new system, the mark of the beast infrastructure. No, it's not the actual mark, folks, but it is the infrastructure to which that Antichrist, that ruler of this wicked world, would emerge, and he will offer lies and deceptions that will literally cause people to reject their identity of our creator, which is already evident as we live in the image of the world where we reject objective reality. We're rejecting what is obvious, what is true, what is logical for this emotional, evil centered thing. It's crazy, but this is all biblical prophecy. And I'm going to talk on my next video about exactly how it is biblical prophecy. But I just wanted to share this. I'll put the article in the description box, but this never was about their pet science project. It was never about any illnesses. People have been dying and getting sick since the beginning of time. And it's always been the causes that corrupt governments and people in authorities will never admit to, because the agenda is to make you sick through the medium such as your food, your air, your water, your environment, so that they can control you under the guise of help. This is for your good. This is for your own good. That's what they want you to know. For you to hold you hostage, to get back to normal, you have to do what we say. Otherwise, you're a danger to the greater good. They're villainizing and they're criminalizing people who don't follow mainstream media and government agendas. It's always been the same thing. It has not changed. What hierarchy, government, emperor, civilization with authority figures ever cared about the common people over their own personal self-interest and were honest and had agendas that weren't nefarious? And there's never been that kind of leadership in the world. So I don't know why people are seeking these types of things from a world that has a track record to never present this. It's amazing to me. So I'm going to leave it at that. Peace out.